Listen closely, because what I am about to share with you is not something small or temporary, but something deep and lasting. A big change is happening in your life. It's not just happening outside, in the events you see, but also inside, in the very core of your being, where no one else can see. It's touching your most personal thoughts and your deepest desires. Even though you may not fully understand it now, I am giving a new purpose to every step you take. This purpose is bigger than what you can understand at this moment, as it connects to the reason you were created. The time you are living in right now is not just any time. This month is not just another month. It is a special time, a season when I am drawing closer to you with more intensity because I want to help you see what I am doing in your life. Pay attention, because the signs of your true path are starting to show, even if they seem small and fragile. The distance between who you are now and who I promised you would be is shrinking quickly. Don't overlook these signs, because they are the marks of my work. If you've listened to your heart recently, you've probably felt it. That feeling of restlessness that wakes you up in the night, those questions that arise for no clear reason, that fire inside you that seems impossible to put out. All of these are signs that I've been speaking to your heart. Have you felt that something big is coming, even though you didn't know how to explain it? Have your dreams been different lately? Haven't you woken up with the feeling that something bigger is growing within you? That feeling you can't quite explain is me, moving within you. You sensed a closeness to something spiritual that you can't fully name, a presence that wraps around you when you're alone. That presence is me, reminding you that you've never walked this path alone. If what I am saying now speaks to you, do not ignore it, because you are not the only one feeling these signs. Many of my children, in different places, are hearing the same call and feeling the same whisper in their hearts. Your true self is awakening, recognizing the path that was already planned for you before you were born. This is the perfect time for you to accept it, but understand that the answer you've been waiting for may not always come wrapped in calm and peace. Sometimes it comes in a way that shakes up your life, like a change that makes you uncomfortable, like a rearranging of things you didn't ask for, like a restlessness that you cannot ignore, or even like a separation from things and people you once thought you couldn't live without. There will be moments when it feels like nothing is happening, and others when everything around you seems to shake, upsetting what you thought was stable. This week may feel like a sudden pause, a stop that wasn't part of your plan but is necessary for you to clearly hear my voice. Decisions will come quickly, and you won't be able to put them off. Deep emotions will rise and may quickly fade, but each one has a purpose in your growth. People who you once saw as unmovable in your life may start to drift away, and I know that will hurt. But don't fear, because it won't be a loss but a new direction that will help you see that I am your true foundation and support. Stay here. Do not run from this process, and do not ignore these words, for this may be your final chance to let go of the past and embrace the new. I have fought so hard for you. I have fought for your life when the enemy tried to destroy you. I have protected you when you didn't even realize it. I have watched over you when you were about to fall. Even when you thought you were alone, and even when your heart questioned me, I was fighting for you. And now I want to remind you that you still matter deeply to me, a cause that I will never stop fighting for. Remember what it says in Isaiah, "Do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God who strengthens you. I will always help you, I will always hold you up with my righteous hand." That promise is not just something from the past, but it is a living and active truth for you right now. When you feel afraid, when doubt tries to take over, return to these words and let my peace fill your heart. This is the start of something new in your life. It's the beginning of a journey where you will learn to trust in a deeper, truer way. Open your eyes and see that I am here with you, and everything I am doing within you is leading you to the fullness of what I've planned. Don't forget this. I have fought hard for you, and I will not stop until I have fulfilled every promise I've made to you. Open your heart wide and understand what I am telling you now. It is no accident that you are here at this very moment, hearing my voice so clearly. I am placing you exactly where you need to be. It's not where you expected, not where you planned with your own wisdom, but exactly where I, with my perfect will, have prepared for you. Nothing you are going through now is wasted. Everything is part of a much bigger plan. And if you feel something deep within you is about to rise, if you sense that a new strength is growing in your spirit, that is exactly what is happening. Don't ignore it or call it coincidence. Recognize it as the sign that my hand is at work in you. This is a moment of deep inner change. It's not just a surface level or temporary change, but something spiritual. You might still look the same on the outside. Others may not notice any difference in you, and your steps might seem just like yesterday. But I, who can see what's hidden, know exactly what is happening inside you. A deep and invisible change is happening within you, one that is reshaping your very essence and how you see the world. This is why it feels like the things you once relied on are starting to shake. What you once thought was secure is now shifting. What seemed firm is now trembling. But do not be afraid, because this is not destruction. It is a renewal. Understand this clearly. Old patterns of behavior are being challenged inside you because they no longer have a place in the life I am creating for you. The chains that once held you back are fading away, and even though you may try to hold on to what you once knew, you will find it slipping from your grasp. And I tell you, if you continue to hold on to what no longer serves you, what no longer belongs in your new life, you will feel trapped by it in a way you cannot bear. That is why I am calling you to let go, because you are being renewed. Pay close attention now. The week ahead is not for you to focus on your past or dwell on your history. It is not for you to keep looking back at who you once were or to wish for what is behind you. I am not leading you backward. I am pushing you forward. What I am doing in you now is revealing the person you are becoming, the true identity that I placed within you long before you were born. This transformation will not be without struggle, because the enemy knows the value of what I am forming in you and will try to distract you. But I tell you, the one who is with you is greater than the one who stands against you. The spiritual atmosphere around you is changing. There are forces moving around you that you cannot see with your eyes, but your spirit can feel them. The movements in the heavens are intensifying because I have decided that there will be no more delays in your life. The doors that seemed closed for so long will now begin to open, and the ones that led you only to pain and confusion will be shut for good. There will be no more room for doubt, because I have determined that you will walk with clear vision, and this vision will require courage. Not every step will be easy, but it will require faith, because what is ahead of you will not always make sense to the human mind. It will require progress because this is a time to move forward, not to look back. I am shaping you through this fire of transformation. That is why I tell you, do not resist what I am doing. What feels uncomfortable now is preparing you for the fullness of what is to come. What you see as lost today, you will soon recognize as the freedom you needed. The challenges of this moment are not meant to destroy you. They are meant to purify you, to take away what does not serve you, and to leave only what is eternal. For you are my creation, and the good work I began in you will be perfected until the day everything I've promised is complete. Remember what is written in Jeremiah, "For I know the thoughts I have toward you, says the Lord, thoughts of peace and not of evil, to give you a future and a hope." That is not a dead promise or a memory from the past. It is a living word over your life right now. My thoughts toward you are still thoughts of peace, thoughts of hope, and thoughts of a glorious future. I have not changed, and because of that, you will not be destroyed. So, walk forward with confidence in this time. Do not compare yourself to others, and do not listen to the voices of those who don't understand what I am doing in your life. This journey is yours and mine, personal, sacred. I am the one who lifts you up. I am the one who places you where you need to be. I am the one who fights for you, and nothing can stop what I've started. I have been moving every detail of your life with care, even the ones you don't understand, even the pieces that seem out of place. Nothing has happened by chance. Nothing has been an accident. Everything you've experienced has had a purpose, even what you saw as loss, even what made you cry in private. What seemed like an end was actually the beginning of a new path that I had already prepared for you. Even in the midst of confusion, I was writing a destiny greater than you could ever imagine. The doors that once appeared closed to you were not punishment or rejection, they were protection. It wasn't the right time, the right place, with the right people. Now, the reasons for every delay, every moment of silence, and every waiting period that seemed endless are starting to be revealed. Everything you have gone through was part of a plan that is just now beginning to reveal itself. Even the hardest battles you faced were shaping your character, because you needed strength for what is about to come. Do not be afraid if what you see now does not match what I have promised you. Do not be afraid if the path ahead seems unclear. Even when everything around you seems still, life is growing inside of you. I am opening doors where you didn't know they existed. I am creating paths in the desert, and although it may feel dry right now, soon you will see hope springing up in places you once thought were empty and lifeless. That will be the sign that something new has begun. It is not strange that the spiritual atmosphere feels heavier, or that you face stronger challenges than before. Every step you take forward awakens resistance, because what you are about to carry has eternal value. But do not mistake opposition for defeat. Every challenge that appears is proof that you are moving in the right direction. Do not try to understand it with your own logic, because what I am doing in you goes beyond any reasoning. The path I am preparing for you will not always be easy. There will be times of loneliness. There will be tears no one else will see. There will be choices that seem impossible to make. But through it all, each step will bring you closer to your purpose. What once brought you down will no longer have power over you, because I have been building within you the strength of those who do not give up. You are learning to walk not by what you feel or what you see, but by a belief that is stronger than everything around you. The struggles you face are not signs that you've been abandoned. They are part of the process that ensures your victory. Without opposition, there would be no overcoming. Without fire, there would be no pure gold. Without struggle, there would be no victory. The pain you've experienced will not be wasted. It will become proof of your transformation. What once hurt will become a story of change. What once seemed dark will become light for others. What burdens you today will be the source of your strength tomorrow. The ground that seemed impossible to walk on will become your place of peace. The wall that once seemed impossible to cross will soon become the doorway to your purpose. The voices that once tried to discourage you will fall silent when you witness with your own eyes what I have been preparing for you. And nothing and no one will be able to stop what I have already planned. Walk forward with confidence, knowing that each step you take has been carefully measured. Do not turn back or doubt the value of everything you have gone through, because every scar was part of your training. The time to fully understand will come, but for now, trust. What is coming is not small. It's bigger than your plans, bigger than your dreams, bigger than your limitations. What seemed lost will return with even more strength, and what you thought was gone will be restored to you in abundance. There is nothing that has been out of my control. I have been with you in every moment, and soon you will see that everything that seemed broken was actually being put together to form a complete and glorious picture. Every phase of your life has had a purpose, even the ones that seemed unclear or empty. There have been seasons that appeared unfruitful, but they were actually laying down deep roots in you. Everything that felt silent was preparing the ground for a season of fruitfulness. Now, the signs of the new will start to show, not because you are chasing them, but because they will naturally appear. The seed that was planted in secret, in tears, and in long, lonely nights, is now growing and reaching toward the light. I am realigning your steps with perfect purpose. There will be unexpected movements, meetings you didn't see coming, and changes that will shake your plans. But all of this is part of the greater plan I set in motion long before you ever thought about the future. It's not about luck, it's not about coincidence, it's about fulfillment. Even the people who will enter your life at this time are part of the plan already written. Nothing and no one will be out of place because every piece will be placed at just the right time. Don't try to hold on to what you've always known because what is coming requires new ways of thinking. The old methods of seeing, deciding, and acting won't fit into this new chapter. Your mind will grow, and you will begin to work in areas you have never explored before. What once seemed out of reach will soon be within your grasp because you will be equipped in new ways. The inner preparation you've gone through will now show up as the strength and skills needed to face what lies ahead. What is starting now is not only about you. There are lives that will be changed by the process you are going through. People will find direction and peace by seeing what has happened in your life. Your journey will serve as a guide for others who don't yet know where to go. What you've experienced will help you understand the pain of others, and it will give you the words of hope for those who feel lost. What seemed like a personal struggle will become a tool for a greater transformation. The world around you will soon show signs of change. Patterns that once seemed to repeat over and over will stop. Cycles that felt endless will come to an end. The invisible barriers that have held you back will begin to loosen. You will see how things that used to be hard will start to flow with ease. This doesn't mean that difficulties will disappear, but your inner self will have changed. You will no longer struggle from a place of scarcity, but from the certainty that everything is in my hands. Don't expect everyone to understand the changes happening in your life. Some will not accept the path you're on. There will be people who question your growth, and some may even step away from you. This is not a mistake or failure. It's a part of the necessary process. When something new is starting, not everything can be part of it. The old must be left behind to make room for the new. What remains with you now will be what is truly aligned with your purpose. In the days ahead, you will face decisions that will shape your future. These choices won't be small or simple. They will open doors to new opportunities. Some decisions will come quickly and unexpectedly, and there won't be time to second guess. Every lesson you've learned so far, every moment of silence, every tear, and every challenging step will guide you in recognizing the right path. It will not be your mind that fully understands this, but the clarity that will rise from deep within you. Do not be surprised if the path I have planned for you feels different from what you imagine. It's not a mistake, it's perfection. I have been preparing a greater future for you than you ever dreamed of, and when you see it for yourself, you will know that every moment of waiting was worth it. What you thought was a delay will become clear as the right time for your growth. What seemed denied will soon be seen as the best choice for this moment. There will be no room for regret, because you will know that everything you have been through has brought you to this point. This new chapter is not about what you left behind, but about the wide and secure future unfolding before you. What is opening before you is strong, sure, and unshakable. The walls that once seemed impenetrable will fall. Limits will be stretched. Horizons will expand. What once seemed small will grow, and what seemed weak will become strong. Get ready to step into what has been yours all along, even before you could understand it. Do not fear the unknown, because you will never walk alone. Every step you take will be guided by an unseen force that supports you and moves you forward. Even when doubt tries to cloud your vision, you will feel a peace that goes beyond understanding, and that peace will reassure you that you are on the right path. That peace will be your sign, and the rest you find in the midst of change will be your guide. Your past will not hold you back, but will serve as proof of your journey. What once tripped you up will now lift you to new heights. Your pain will turn into wisdom. Your losses will open new possibilities, and your waiting will result in growth because nothing has been wasted. Every experience hath been preparing you for what lies ahead. Do not compare your journey with others because what is meant for you is unique. There is no need to rush, because what is yours will always find its way to you. Do not fear, for the strength you need has already been planted within you. Even when the winds blow strong, they will not knock you down, because you are rooted deeply and will bear fruit when the time is right. The horizon that is opening before you is a sign that fulfillment is near. Promises from the past, which you thought had been forgotten, will begin to blossom. What was once hidden will now be brought to light. What seemed far away will draw closer, and when you look back, you will understand that even the quiet times were answers, and that the delays were a form of protection. So, move forward with confidence. Let your heart grow beyond your fears and limitations. You are not stepping into the unknown. You are walking into what has already been prepared for you. And what is prepared for you is abundance, fulfillment, purpose, and life. Deep within you, a strength will awaken that you never knew was there. You will no longer view situations with fear, but with the certainty that every step is supported. This security will not come from your own strength, but from the trust that nothing you face is wasted. The doors that will open for you will not depend on your own efforts, but on the favor that is on your life. No one will be able to close them when the time is right. Every challenge that seemed impossible will turn into a testimony of what can be achieved. Voices may try to confuse you, but deep inside, you will know the truth. The clarity in your spirit will guide you to know what you should follow and what you should leave behind. This inner confidence will be the guide you can always trust. When sudden changes come, do not be afraid. Even if everything seems to be shaking, you will find that what is truly solid will remain unshaken. The sense of stability will be the proof that you are built on a strong foundation. Even in the middle of all this change, joy will come to you. You will smile freely again, and the weight on your shoulders will be lifted. What once caused you sorrow will become a reason to celebrate. The small acts of faithfulness you have shown will grow beyond what you could have imagined. What starts today in a humble way will become something abundant. It's not about how fast it happens, but about staying steady. What you have planted will grow at the right time. What seemed lost will be restored, and what was barren will begin to bear fruit. Nothing you have given with sincerity will be forgotten. Everything will come back to you multiplied, and in the end, you will realize that the real treasure was not in what you achieved, but in the transformation that took place within you. Because beyond all the goals and accomplishments, the most significant discovery will be realizing that you were never alone on this journey. This moment will mark a turning point in your story. You will not return to who you once were, because your focus will be on the new things unfolding before you. The trust that is rising within you will be the sign that you have stepped into a new season, one that is bigger and filled with purpose. There will be a lightness in your heart, as if the weight of the past no longer has control over you. You will walk confidently, with a renewed sense of freedom, knowing that what once seemed impossible is now within your reach. As you move forward with determination, the path will become clearer, and when everything comes to completion, you will look back and see that all the details fit perfectly. You will even be thankful for the things you didn't understand at the time, because you will realize that everything was part of a perfect plan. Your life will be a living testimony of hope and a reminder that the best was always yet to come. Listen carefully, because what I am revealing to you now is not something temporary or small, but something deep and lasting. A great change is happening in your life. It is not only taking place around you in the events that unfold, but also inside you, in the most hidden parts of your being, where no one else can see, where your most personal thoughts and desires are formed. This change is touching your deepest thoughts and the very rhythm of your days. And even though you might not fully understand it now, I am giving every step you take a new meaning. That meaning is greater than you can imagine at this moment, as it is connected to the reason you were created. The time you are living in is not just any time. This month is not just another month. It is a pivotal moment, a time when I am drawing closer to you with greater focus, because I want to teach you to recognize what I am doing in your life. Pay attention. It is happening quickly now. Do not overlook these signs, for they are the evidence of my work in your life. If you have been paying attention to your inner self lately, you will have already felt it. That restlessness that wakes you in the middle of the night, those questions that come without reason, that fire that sometimes feels impossible to put out, these are all signs that I have been speaking to your heart. You have sensed that something deep was coming, even though you couldn't quite explain it. Have you noticed your dreams changing recently? Haven't you woken up more than once with a feeling that something bigger is growing inside of you? That sense of certainty, even though you can't put it into words, is my spirit moving within you. You felt a spiritual closeness that you can't fully identify, a presence that surrounds you when you are alone. That presence is me, reminding you that you have never been alone on this journey. And if what I say now touches your heart, do not ignore it, because you are not the only one experiencing these signs. Many of my children in different places are hearing the same call, feeling the same whisper in their hearts. Your true self is awakening, recognizing the path that was written for you before you were born. This is the exact moment for you to accept it, but understand that the answer you've been waiting for will not always come as a peaceful gift. Sometimes, it arrives in a way that shakes your life, like a disruption that makes you uncomfortable, like a change you didn't expect, like a restlessness that you can't ignore, or even like being separated from people and things you thought you couldn't live without. There will be times of quiet when it seems like nothing is happening, and other times of sudden shifts that shake what you thought was stable. This week may feel like an unexpected pause, a stop you didn't plan, but it's necessary for you to clearly hear my voice. Decisions will come quickly, and you won't be able to delay them. My child, listen closely to the voice that is reaching the deepest part of your heart today. It is no accident that you are receiving these words, but the fulfillment of something already planned in heaven. Two angels are discussing the skin of your body because there is a mystery you still don't fully understand. But soon it will be revealed in a way that will not only change your life, but also the way others see you. They are watching carefully what is about to unfold and talking about it in detail because they know you do not yet realize the significance of what is coming. I, your God, am sending you this message so you can understand that both the visible and the invisible are working together. What is happening in your body is not just physical. It is a sign of what I am preparing in the spiritual. My child, don't take these words lightly, because what you see in yourself is only a small part of the eternal purpose I have for you. The skin of your body, which people look at and judge, will soon become the subject of much conversation, many questions, and various opinions. Some will not understand what is happening to you. Others will look on with curiosity, and some may question or doubt it. But do not be afraid, because what will show on the outside is just a reflection of what I am doing on the inside. What some see as strange I have planned as a sign. What others may worry about, I will turn into a testimony of my power. The angels walking with you are not speaking out of worry or confusion, but because they care about your eternal future. They are witnessing what I am preparing and are constantly discussing how best to guide you, so you don't stumble or lose your way. They speak of what is written about you in my book, of what you do not yet understand but will soon. Every word they say is full of care, caution, and guidance, because nothing that happens to you is by chance. It is all part of my perfect plan. I want you to understand, my child, that when the angels speak of you in the heavens, they do so because I allow it. Nothing happens without my permission. Nothing takes place outside of my will. They watch over what lies ahead on your path and discuss what will unfold in the days to come. Their voices may not reach your physical ears, but they echo deeply within your spirit to prepare your soul for what I am about to reveal. Even if you cannot hear them clearly, their work is ongoing, to protect you, to guide you, and to announce what is about to happen. Do not be afraid when you notice changes in your life that you cannot explain, or when your body begins to show signs that were not there before. Do not look at these changes with fear, but with reverence, because they are proof that my hand is at work in you. What will be seen by others is not meant to bring you shame, but to bring glory to me. What once seemed ordinary will become extraordinary, and what once seemed insignificant will be a cause for wonder. That is why I warn you today. Stay alert, my child, and do not ignore this voice. Stay close to the place where I speak to you, for this is your chance to receive what I have prepared. If you turn away from what I place before you now, you risk closing the door that I have opened to reveal my purpose to you. Always remember that my plan is greater than what you can understand, and the angels are only instruments of what I have determined. They speak about you because I have made them witnesses to what will come. They do not waste time in discussion, but are speaking of the eternal plan that you cannot yet see. Do not doubt what you sense or hear within your spirit, because I am the one who affirms my words. Even if others do not understand, I will be your assurance. Trust, my child, for what is coming is not for your harm, but so that my power may be revealed through you. The changes in your body will be a sign to many, but the true work I am doing is within you. What is coming will be amazing, but it is not something to fear, but something to believe in. I am your refuge. I am your shield, your stronghold in the midst of the unknown. Look to me and do not turn away, for though the world may whisper, my voice will be louder than any sound. My child, stay on this path and do not ignore it, for this message is both a warning and a gift. If you accept it with faith, you will see my purpose unfold step by step. But if you reject it, it will be like putting out the light I have given you to keep you from stumbling. This is a decisive moment, and today I give you my word so that you may treasure it in your heart. Listen, believe, and follow, for this will mark the beginning of something great that is about to be revealed in your life. My child, open your heart even more, for what I am telling you today is not just a simple warning but a deep revelation of what is being prepared for you in heaven. The angels I have assigned to guard you do not sleep or become distracted. They watch carefully over your steps because they know there will be times when you do not understand what is happening inside you or around you. They have seen what is coming and have spoken about you with care and respect, knowing the weight of what I have planned for your future. Their conversations are not idle talk, but are a reflection of the work I am bringing from heaven. When the angels speak about what lies ahead and see how the world will react to the changes to come, they know some will question, doubt, and fail to understand. They can see clearly what you may not yet perceive, that what seems strange to human eyes is a sign of my powerful hand working in you. So, my child, do not fear the voices of confusion that will rise around you. Do not fear the critical looks of those who cannot understand what I am doing. My angels are with you, holding you up in the midst of that confusion. Listen carefully to what I tell you. The angels remind you, my child, that their mission is to guide you in the right direction. They were not sent to feed your doubts or add to your burdens, but to walk alongside you on this journey of transformation. They will help you navigate the reactions and responses of others. When the world wonders what is happening to you, my child, know that the angels will be like an invisible shield, protecting your mind from confusion and your heart from discouragement. They will help you stay steady in your truth, your purpose, and the eternal love I have for you. Everything that is happening and everything that will happen is deeply rooted in my unshakable love for you. Always remember, my child, I am with you. There is never a moment when I abandon you, never a second when my presence leaves your life. Just as your skin changes, just as your outer being is being transformed in ways you don't fully understand, I am with you. And while these changes are taking place, I am strengthening you in ways that you cannot fully grasp right now. Do not look at these changes with fear. Do not see them as a loss, but as a step forward. What you see on the outside will be a reflection of the work I am doing on the inside. What your eyes can see in your body is just a small sign of the deep, divine transformation I am carrying out within you. The world may react with confusion, my child, but that confusion is only proof that what I am doing with you is not of this world, but of heaven. People judge by what they see, but I work in the deep, in the eternal, in what does not fade away or get lost. That is why I say to you, stay strong, walk with confidence, because the trust that will carry you does not come from your own strength, but from the fact that I have chosen you for this journey. I am the one who chose you. I am the one who called you. I am the one who sustains you, and no voice of doubt can stop what I have already decided in my eternal plan. The angels have spoken about the changes ahead, and they have been preparing you in secret, even though you may not have understood it. Every day you felt uneasy, every night when your heart sensed something was shifting within you, it was because they were already working in the unseen to prepare you. They know the struggles that may come, and they have seen the battles you will face. They also understand the doubts that may cloud your mind and the fears that may try to take root in your heart. But listen carefully to what I say. Do not let fear lead you, my child. Fear does not come from me, for I have not given you a spirit of fear, but a spirit of power, love, and self-control. You are much stronger than you realize. There are times when you look at your own weaknesses and think that you won't be able to handle what is ahead, but I tell you that in your weakness, my strength shines the brightest. Do not see your limitations as chains, for they are the very place where my glory will show itself in greater strength. I am with you every step of the way. While others worry about what they can see on the outside, I am building in you an inner strength that no storm can destroy. The changes in your skin are not by accident, nor are they random. They are a sign, a clear indication that something greater is happening. They are evidence that I am growing something within you that no one else can see. Your growth is not just physical or temporary. It is spiritual. Your transformation is not to impress others, but to prepare you for the future I have already planned for you. So, my child, receive this message with humility and keep it deep in your heart. What is beginning to show now is only the start of a much bigger work that you cannot yet fully understand. And I tell you, do not fear, because every change, every transformation, and every visible sign in your life is a step closer to the fulfillment of my plan. What may confuse others will be a reason for you to trust, because you will know that everything comes from me. I am the one who leads you, I am the one who transforms you, and I am the one who holds you up. Walk forward in faith, knowing that the future is already in my hands, and nothing can stop what I have already begun in you. What is happening in the heavens is far greater than what the human mind can understand. Nothing in your life happens by chance. Every detail, every movement, and every step you are taking is part of an eternal purpose that is unfolding before you, little by little. The angels who serve me have witnessed the transformation taking place in you, and they have discussed what this means, both inside and outside of you. The angels understand that what is coming will not only affect you, but also those around you. What will be visible in you will stir up different reactions, and each one of these reactions has a purpose within the plan I have set for you. Not everything will be easy. There will be those who look at you and don't understand, who will judge you without knowing the truth, and who will be confused by what they see on the outside. Their words may try to hurt you. Their doubts may try to cause unrest, and their questions might sound like accusations. But what seems like opposition will be used by me to show the strength I have placed inside you. While others might waver and question, you will stand firm, secure in the knowledge that what is happening is a divine sign, not just a natural event. The world often resists what it cannot understand. Many will try to explain logically what can only be understood spiritually. Some will react with disbelief, others with fear, and some may even mock you. But what they call strange, I call purpose. What they label confusion, I call revelation. What they don't understand, I will use as a powerful testimony of my greatness, a sign that my power goes beyond anything that humans can imagine. The angels, watching carefully what is about to unfold, have already prepared invisible paths for you. They have laid out the way you will be guided, so that no matter what challenges arise, you will not be diverted from what I have planned. They know the obstacles that will appear and have already set paths for you to find your way through every difficulty. Their constant conversation in the heavens echoes my will, because they do not speak for themselves, but move at the command of my word. I know that the changes you see on the outside may bring feelings of insecurity. Your skin, but others can see and touch, will become a clear sign of what is happening inside you. Because it will be so visible, it will attract attention, opinions, and judgments. This exposure may feel heavy, but do not see it as a burden. See it as a testimony, a living proof of what I am doing within you. What others see in you will be a reflection of the work I am doing deep within. The outward changes, which many might question, are simply symbols of the internal transformation I am perfecting. You must not let fear take control. Do not let doubt poison your thoughts, nor allow insecurity to steal your peace. Fear will try to rise like a shadow, but that shadow will fade when my light shines upon it. Every change you go through is supported by my hands, and even though it may feel painful, it carries the seed of something much greater. What you now experience as uncertainty will soon become clear as direction, because I am the one who guides your steps and holds your path. The angels understand that the process is not easy. They see the weight you carry, the questions you keep quiet, and the tears that no one else sees. They have heard your thoughts when you felt like giving up and have watched your nights when fatigue overwhelmed you. But despite all of this, they have also witnessed the strength I have placed within you. A strength that is not based on your own effort, but on my power in you. That quiet strength, which others cannot see, is what will allow you to stand firm when others try to tear you down. It is no accident that your skin is mentioned in the heavens. The skin is what others see, what covers, what is exposed to both light and touch. In the same way, what I am doing in you will become visible, clear, undeniable, and evident to all. No one will be able to deny that something significant is happening inside of you, and that evidence will be used to show others that I am still working in the lives of those who seek me. Even though some may reject it and others may doubt, my work will continue. What I have begun in you cannot be stopped by the disbelief of others or by the confusion of those who don't understand. The transformation you are going through is not just a physical change, but a powerful declaration. It is my way of showing that I am making something new, that the old is fading, and that what I am preparing in you is stronger and greater. The visible changes you see are just the doorway to a deeper renewal, one that touches every part of your life, your mind, your thoughts, your emotions, and your spirit. Although it may sometimes feel overwhelming, this process is designed to strengthen you and open you up to things you do not yet understand. The angels are not concerned with how the world will react, because they know I have already seen every response and every look. They simply do their job, to remind you that you are not alone, that you are not weak, and that you are not as fragile as you may feel. They are there to lift you up when you feel drained, to support you when you want to give up, and to whisper to you, even in the unseen, to keep moving forward on the path I have set for you. Everything happening now is part of your preparation. Every change you see is a reminder that I am shaping you. Do not see this as punishment or an unfair burden. See it as a sign that you are part of something greater, that your life is part of an eternal plan that goes beyond what you see right now. This certainty will give you peace, even in the midst of the confused looks or voices that do not understand. In heaven, it has already been decided that your life will reflect the eternal. What is beginning to show itself in you is not an accident, but part of a plan with roots that go deeper than human understanding. Everything that is revealed in you has a purpose greater than you can imagine. What may seem like a small detail in the physical world is actually a sign of the times and proof that my word is still alive and working among people. The earth is filled with eyes that watch, ears that listen, and hearts that judge. Many see what is happening around them but do not understand that behind every event, there is a plan set before the world began. This will be true for you. Not everyone will understand you, because not everyone has the eyes to see or the understanding to know what is happening spiritually. Some will only focus on what is visible and will judge you based on what they see on the outside. But every comment, every stare, every doubtful word will be part of my work, because even the confusion of people can become a stage where I show the brilliance of my light. The reason for what I allow in your life is greater than just your personal comfort or well-being. It is not just about you, my child, but about what I want to reveal through you. What is happening is a sign, a living testimony that the invisible is becoming visible, and that the eternal is touching the temporary so that people will understand that I am still at work among them. The transformation you are going through will serve as a mirror that confronts many. There will be those who ask why this is happening and what it means. These questions will open the door for my voice to be heard in places where silence once ruled. The angels, watching all of this, do not just speak about the changes in your body, but also about what this process will bring about in the lives of others. They have seen the ripple effects. They understand how the change in you will impact everyone who comes into your life. Some will feel uneasy, others will feel inspired, and some will resist strongly. But even in that resistance, my purpose will still be shown, because no one will remain indifferent to what I am revealing. Resistance, though it may seem like an obstacle, is actually part of the plan. Those who doubt will be forced to face the truth. Those who mock will be proving that my work goes beyond human logic. And those who resist will unknowingly participate in the revealing of my power. Every reaction will contribute to the full testimony, because I not only want to show you my faithfulness, but also to use your life as a stage where others can recognize that I am still in control. This process will not be quiet or unnoticed. I have decided that your transformation will be clear, evident, and visible, not to lift you up, but to honor what I do in those who belong to me. Being observed, judged, or questioned may seem like a heavy burden to carry, but you must know that in the midst of this exposure, I will be your protection. I will not let the opinions of others destroy what I am building in you. In fact, every word spoken and every reaction that arises will be a confirmation that my work is moving forward. Do not seek the approval of others, for the mark I place on you is not to please them, but to show them that my power is greater than their expectations. The changes you see in your skin and body are just the beginning of something much greater. What is visible is only a glimpse of what I am creating deep within you. What others see as outward appearance is just a small spark of the fire I am igniting inside you. Not everyone will understand, but those who listen for my voice will recognize that this is something divine. And even those who do not understand will be witnesses of it, because my purpose does not rely on their acceptance, but on my will. What is happening now is not the end, but the beginning. It marks the start of a new season, one that will take you beyond the ordinary and beyond what is known. What seems strange to people is my way of shaking off what is stagnant, breaking through what is established, and making way for what has never been seen before. This visible change is just a doorway to deeper spiritual realities, where my presence will be more felt, where my guidance will be clearer, and where my purpose will be more visible. The angels who have been assigned to you are not just talking about you in the heavens, but are walking with you through every step of this process. They know the challenges you will face, understand the reactions that will come, and remain steady in their mission to protect and guide you, because what is coming is not meant to bring you down, but to lift you up. What may seem like a test is really training, and what looks like confusion is actually preparation. What starts as an outward transformation will, in the right time, become a testimony that will touch hearts now closed. Many who are indifferent or skeptical today will remember what they see in you tomorrow, and will understand that I have been at work, for my plan always has a greater eternal purpose behind what is visible. The time you are living in is marked by signs, each one carrying a purpose that goes beyond just you. What is happening to you right now is also a living message for those who are watching from a distance. Many may not understand it at first, but the time will come when what seems unclear now will become clear, and they will recognize that I, the one who reigns in the heavens, am the one who has allowed it. Your life will become a testimony to the fact that no situation is outside of my plan, and that even the smallest things can be used to show the power of my greatness. Do not worry about how others will respond, because I have already seen every reaction before it happens. Mockery, doubt, criticism, and even praise are all part of the same scene where my glory will be revealed. Every word spoken against you, every act of misunderstanding, will be turned into proof that I am at work. Nothing that people say can stop what I have set in motion, because my decrees are unchanging, and my plans will stand forever. My child, listen carefully to the voice that speaks to the deepest part of your heart today, for it is no coincidence that you are receiving these words. They are the fulfillment of what has already been decided in the heavens. 2 angels are discussing the changes in your body because there is a mystery you do not fully understand yet. This mystery will soon be revealed in a way that will not only change your life, but also how others see you. They are watching closely, discussing the details of what is about to happen, because they know that you do not yet understand the full extent of what is coming. I, your God, am sending you this message because it is important for you to understand that the visible and the invisible are working together. What happens in your body is not just a physical matter, but a sign of what I am preparing in the spiritual realm. My child, do not take these words lightly, for what you see in yourself is just a small part of the eternal purpose I have laid out for you. The skin of your body, the very thing people look at and judge, will soon become a topic of discussion, questions, and interpretations. Many will not understand what is happening to you. Others will look at what is happening with curiosity, and some will question or doubt it. But do not be afraid, because what is seen on the outside will reflect the work I am doing on the inside. What some see as strange, I have made into a sign. What others might see as a cause for concern, I will use as a testimony of my power. The angels I have sent to be by your side do not speak out of simple concern or confusion, but because they care deeply about your eternal future. They are witnesses to what I am preparing for you, and they are always talking about the best ways to guide you so that you do not stumble or lose your way. They speak of what is written in my book about you, of what you do not yet understand, but which will soon be made clear. Every word they speak is filled with care, warning, and guidance, because nothing that happens to you is by chance. It is all part of my perfect plan. I want you to understand, my child, that when the angels speak of you in the heavens, they do so because I have allowed them. Nothing happens without my permission. Nothing is outside of my will. They look closely at what is set aside for your path and discuss what will unfold in the future. Your voices may not reach your physical ears, but they speak deep within your spirit to prepare your soul for what I am about to reveal. Even if you cannot hear them clearly, their work is constant, to protect you, guide you, and announce what is coming. Do not be alarmed when you notice changes in your life that you cannot explain, or when you feel your body showing signs that weren't there before. Do not view these changes with fear, but with reverence, because they are a sign that my hand is at work in you. What will be visible to others is not for your shame, but for my glory. What once seemed ordinary will become extraordinary, and what seemed small will become a source of wonder. So today, I warn you, stay awake, my child, and do not ignore this voice. Stay close where I speak to you, for this is your chance to receive what I have prepared. If you reject what I am placing before you now, you will miss the door I have opened to reveal my purpose. Always remember that my plan is bigger than your understanding, and that the angels are instruments of what I decide.